Have you ever wondered how long the birds in your garden have been visiting for? Or how long they might continue to do so? Well, if you have, then this is the video for you. Because here I'm going to tell you the average lifespans of the 10 most common UK garden birds, and then I'm going to tell you how long the oldest known individual of those species has lived for. Despite having declined in numbers significantly in the UK over the past 50 years, there are still an estimated 5.3 million pairs of house sparrows here, and they are still the #1 species reported on the Big Garden Birdwatch. They have an average lifespan of about 3 years, but the oldest bird died in 2020 at 12 years, 8 months and 7 days old. Next up is one of the UK's favourite boisterous garden birds, the blue tit. According to some surveys, these birds are rising in numbers, in gardens at least, with the Garden Birdwatch showing an increase of 14.3% since 1979. Just like house sparrows, they have an average lifespan of 3 years, but the oldest known bird, which died in 1984, was 9 years, 8 months and 16 days old. In at number 3 is a bird that has dropped massively in overall population here in the UK in recent years, the starling. They have, however, become really invasive in the USA, and some American viewers of my previous videos have been kind enough to offer to send some of them back here. I'm not too sure on the ethics of that though. Perhaps unsurprisingly for a larger bird, starlings live longer than blue tits and house sparrows, with an average lifespan of 5 years. The oldest known bird died in 2001 at 17 years, 7 months and 25 days old. Next up is the largest bird on this list, the wood pigeon. These birds are quite well known for their poorly constructed twig platform nests, but what a lot of people don't know is that unlike most other birds, wood pigeons feed their chicks on a special milk that they create in their throats. On average they live for 3 years, but the oldest on record made it to 17 years, 8 months and 19 days. The blackbird is for the most part wrongly named. More than half of these birds, the young and the females, are actually brown in colour and not black. I guess because it's the males that sing and announce their presence, they are seen more than the plainly coloured young or females that rely on staying hidden. They also have an average lifespan of 3 years, but the oldest known bird died in the year 2000 at 15 years, 2 months and 5 days of age. There have been a lot of reports of blackbirds living longer than this, but none of these have been proven so far. With their famous red breasts and bold personalities, it's no wonder that robins are one of the UK's favourite birds. Robins have the lowest average lifespan compared to the birds already on this list, at just 2 years of age, and the oldest known bird was 8 years, 4 months and 30 days old. That was in 1977. So it's high time for a new oldest robin record. Arguably one of the most beautiful birds on this list with a name to match is the goldfinch. This species has been doing really well over recent years, especially in urban areas. Just like robins, they have a short average lifespan of only 2 years, but the oldest known bird lived a bit longer at 10 years and 2 days old. This bird died in 2016. Next up is the great tit. I did make a full video about these birds, but for some reason it didn't do as well as some of my other videos. There should be a link for that popping up on the screen now if you're interested in learning a bit more about them. They have an average lifespan of 3 years, but the oldest bird died in 2006 at 10 years, 5 months and 18 days old. The next species is a rather controversial one, the magpie. These birds are extremely intelligent, and as such they have a very broad diet. This does include the eggs and chicks of other birds, and for this reason magpies aren't loved by everybody. They have the longest average lifespan on this list at 5 years, and also the highest oldest bird score at 21 years, 8 months and 23 days of age. This bird died a long time ago, in 1947. Next up is the chaffinch, a bird which I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel before. For some reason I don't come across them very often, but as they are in the top 10 UK garden birds, I'm obviously not looking hard enough or in the right places. Chaffinches have an average lifespan of 3 years, and the oldest known individual survived to 13 years, 11 months and 27 days of age. So tell me, did you find any of those surprising? Did any of those birds live longer or shorter lifespans than you expected? And do you think that there are birds out there currently that are older than the oldest known individuals of their species? If you enjoyed this video, check out this British wildlife video, and if you like that, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.